So this tutorial is requested by one of my subscribers, so yeah. So you're going to need yarn. I'm going to use two colors. You're going to need a stitch marker, some scissors, and a hook. If you don't know what size hook to use, it'll be on the back of your yarn, and it will say right there. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, I hope you can hear me okay. So you're going to start by finding the end of your yarn, and you're going to hold it in your hand like this. So there's multiple different ways you can start your work. We're going to be doing a slip knot. So you're going to make an X like that. Okay, I'm going to show a couple different ways to see what works best for you. So you can start like this. You can poke it through and then grab it and pull it through. Personally, I like to do it, how do I do mine actually? Hold up. Oh, if you make a bigger X, this is how I did mine when I was starting off. And you put two fingers through the loop, grab it, and keep holding on right here and right here. That's the most important part. And just keep pulling and pulling, and you should get that right there. I'm going to show that one more time. Okay, so if you want it to be smaller, you can try to do it like that, so then your tail is shorter right here. Okay, so pull that on good. Make sure you pull the longer side really good so it's nice and tight. So now I'm going to show you how to hold the yarn. So you're going to hold the hook in your dominant hand, and in your non-dominant hand, you're going to go like this. You're going to go down, you're going to go up and underneath your index finger, and you're going to pinch with your middle finger and your thumb. You're going to keep your index finger up to try to put some tension on the yarn. If it's too loose, you can pull it and adjust it however you like. Now we're going to start by doing a chain stitch. What you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and you're going to go under the yarn. You're going to slowly pull through. That's one stitch. Okay, that's a chain stitch. We're going to do that again. Make sure you're going under and not over. Do not go like that. Make sure you're going like this. I'm going to do that nice and slow a few times. And you're going to keep doing this until it's like the length of the pouch you want. So go under, pull through, under, pull through. Okay, so this is about the length I want mine. So what you're going to do, once it's about the length you want, you're going to chain two more. And then you're going to look really closely and you're going to count 1, 2, 3. You're going to pinch this third one and you're going to take your hook and go under the yarn. You're going to go into that stitch. Then you're going to get more yarn, pull through, and you're going to have 3 little loops on your hook. Now you're going to get more yarn and pull through the first 2. Then you're going to get yarn and pull through the next 2. That is a double crochet. So you're going to take your stitch marker, you're going to put it in a little V on the top right there, just like that. I'm trying to get this light really good so you can see better, but I'm having a hard time knowing where to put it. So yeah, hopefully that's better. So we're going to do this again in the next one. So you just put a crochet stitch right there. We're going to go in this one right here. We're going to get yarn. We're going to go in there, get more yarn, pull through. You have 3 on your hook. You're going to get more yarn, pull through the first 2, then pull through the next 2. I'm going to show you one more time, and then you can pause the video and meet me at the end. Okay? So we're going to get yarn, go into the stitch, get more yarn, making sure you're going underneath. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to get yarn, pull through the first 2, get yarn, pull through the next 2. Okay? I'll meet you back here once I'm done with the rest. Okay, so now you should have one more little V right there. I'm going to put 3 stitches into this stitch. So get your yarn, go into that stitch, get more yarn, pull through. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over. Now we have pull through and have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through those. Now we're going to do that 2 more times in the exact same stitch. So see where you just did that? You're going to do that again. Get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now one more time, get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, so it's starting to turn. Yeah. Okay, so if you see this one right here, that's the back of where you just put this stitch in. We're going to go in there and put one more. Make sure you're not folding over like that. Make sure you're still flat like this. So we got our yarn. We're going to go through, get more yarn, we're going through, we're going to pull through 2, pull through 2, and you're starting to turn it, okay? Now you're going to keep going down the line, just like this, with your double crochets. Okay, just keep going. Don't worry, you've got this. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't worry. If you ever have any questions, you can always comment and I'll try to answer those best I can. But yeah, I'll meet you back here, I guess, when I get to the end. Okay, so now that we are by our last one, we're going to get our yarn. We're going to go into that stitch, get more yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, and now it should look like this, or it can start to fold over and look like this. Either one is completely fine. So now we're going to put one extra stitch right here to even it out on both sides, and then we're going to do a slip stitch. To do a slip stitch, if you see where your stitch marker is, you're going to go in right there. Now you're going to get yarn by going under, pull through that, and don't get any more yarn. You're just going to keep pulling through and pull that as tight as you can. So this is round 1, and it should look like this or this. Yeah, so now we're going to start round 2. To start, we're going to get yarn and we're going to do 2 chains. 1, 2. This is the same stitch you did in the very beginning. Now we're going to put a double crochet where this stitch marker is. We're going to get yarn. We're going to go into that stitch. I'm going to get yarn again, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we're going to move our stitch marker, and if you see this V right here, we're going to get that right in there, and we're going to close that. Now we're going to continue all the way around just doing double crochets in every stitch. I'll show you another one. Go in right there, get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. Get yarn, go in, get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. And you're going to keep going around. Don't do 3 in the end over here, just make sure it's 1, 1 in each stitch, and I'll meet you back here. What we just did. Okay, so once you have started the next round, it's normal if there's a little gap or something right there. It's okay, I promise. So now we're just gonna do that every round, but I'll show you another double crochet just in case you need it. So we're gonna go under to get yarn. We're gonna go in the stitch, yarn again, pull through, row 3, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then once you come all the way back around, you're gonna slip stitch. You're gonna chain 2, then you're gonna do a double crochet in that same stitch and move your stitch marker until it's the desired length. Okay guys, so ignore that the setup is different, but this is it. It's like finished. So what I did here is I did a slip stitch, and then I just cut the yarn, make sure it's tied really tight so it won't, come undone. And then I'll undo what I did here just so you can see which side I did it on. So with the extra yarn, you can go in the next V, and you can get the yarn and pull it through to kind of hide it. So yeah, that's how it should look, and I'm going to show you how to make the drawstring. So, yet again, we're going to make another slip knot. So, I'm going to go here. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to hold the yarn again, in case you forgot. Pinch it. Now we're going to yarn over, pull through, and just chain it as long as you want so that it can go all the way around the back. So you just cut that and then you're going to pull it like that. So now you have this. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to lace it in between. So you're going to see that stitch right there, go in, then go underneath two, and then pull it through. And then go over two, and then under two. We're going to do this all the way around. And then once you have that, you can either leave it like this, or you can make these even and then tie them in a knot. Like that. And yeah, that's all. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. Bye guys. Bye.